have never really had an inclination to do a liquor, you know?
Yeah, everyone's doing them. Like Bryan Cranston and what's his name have one? Where is it?
Is it right there? Where is it?
What's it called?
It's called Dos Hombres. By the way, I got to give them a shout out. They gave us a bunch of bottles for Fully Loaded.
Let me see.
They gave us a bunch of bottles.
But I know they made a tequila, right? Isn't that what it was?
Dos Hombres, yeah.
Dos Hombres.
It's a mezcal.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what that means. I think it's just sweeter.
It's just hard to trust two white guys with tequila. You know what I mean?
That's all that makes them. That's all. And by the way, that's, talking about appropriation.
Yeah.
There's going to be a day of reckoning where they're like, hey, George Clooney, we're going to need you to give Casamigos back to the town of Guadalajara.
He sold it for $1 billion.
No.
Yeah. Didn't he sell it for $1 billion?
Ryan Reynolds has a gin, Aviator gin.
Yeah, that's
right. All the famous people who have liquors.
Kevin has Avion or something like that, or what is it called?
The Rock has Terramana.
You ever seen Will Sasso do that?
No.
Sasso on his show, he always goes like Terramana, and he does an impression of him, but it's Terramana, but he calls it Terramana. CNBC reports George Clooney, $700 million. Yeah.
That's close enough to $1 billion that I just.
Well, no, look, and then Diego paid that amount in June with the potential for another $300 million based on performance. As a result, Clooney and his partners made $1 billion.
I wouldn't mind selling.
Bad.
I wouldn't mind doing something I don't care about and selling it.
Yeah, like that. Fine, I'll do that. I'll do like a whiskey and sell it off. But I mean, to build that thing in the way that they did it was nuts. I mean, I have some insight to what helped, but
for real?
Yeah.
What?
I can't do it on here.
What
over how it helped build that brand as big as it is. I just
mean?
Can't tell you the secret.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused.
I know some people that were helping to get Casamigos spread the way it spread. Like, it became synonymous. Now people think, they're like, Casamigos, everyone says it. Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
But like, there's a few people that I know that are partners with some of those guys that you like learn how the math works. You're like, oh, you get it into these things, and then everybody talks about it at the most famous bars and clubs and golf courses, and it just becomes synonymous with a culture, and then it spreads like wildfire.
I think I sometimes wonder. I would love to know the metrics on if I helped Tito's at all.
I think you did,
because I went on Rogan, the largest information platform in this country, and talked about Tito's aggressively
all the time. I thought you were sponsored by Tito's.
And by the way, I never got a fucking cent. And that company is huge. I never they always hooked me up with Tito's.
Sure,
but like, it would have been paid you. It would have been cool. It would have been cool if they were like, "Hey man, we'd like to bring you into the company." The guy's owner's name's Bert.
No,
the owner of Tito's name is Bert.
Bert, what are you doing, bud? Wherever you are, bud. You're in Austin. I know where you are.
And I switched from Tito's because of that. Because I started.
So you don't drink it anymore.
I don't tell anyone when I drink anymore because I go, well, it's fucking foolish.
Why don't you reach out and make a deal? Make somebody make a deal with them then.
I don't. It's too late. I already did the legwork.
Yeah.
What you would have wanted is Tito's to hit you up back in like 2017, and then been like, so hold on, you lost 22 pounds in 1 month, and you drank Tito's every fucking night. How the fuck did you do that? Like,
welcome to Tito's diet plan.
Okay.
Are you tired of gaining weight?
Sweet Cove Bourbon, Peyton Manning and Andy Roddick.
Andy Roddick, that's nuts.
That is like the whitest two people. They would have definitely owned slaves if it had been
past tense. I think they both do. I think they both do, dude. Andy Roddick and Shanghai. Singani 63. Steven Soderbergh, the Hollywood director. Who else?
Aviation Gin. Ryan Reynolds. By the way, gin's gin. Like, I don't like good gins. I can't tell the difference between good gin and bad gin. I met a woman the other night that goes, "I own part of a gin company," and I was like, "Really?" Thinking she was like a high-end celebrity. She goes, "It's my DP's. I was on a movie and this DP said he started a gin company, so I threw like $5,000 in," and I was like, "You don't own part of a gin.
You don't own shit." Lagavulin is very famous. Nick Offerman has like a special edition of it. That's what that is.
That's not a bad gig.
Yeah,
to be special edition.
Well, that's what it should have been. Tito's, Kreischer's Tito, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what they would have done.
George Strait.
Who's George Strait now? He's a country singer. Bless you.
Thank you.
Right?
George Strait's a country western.
Tremana. There's The Rock.
It's one of the greatest booze brands launches in recent times. Celebrity or not, the liquor is sold. And here's the thing that I sign up for Terramana. By the way, shout out to The Rock. Get me in at the ground. I will switch over to tequila. I've already switched over to tequila a little bit.
Yeah, you're drinking on that a lot more than you're doing it now.
Can I show you something? I'd have one right now if you want one.
Tequila.
We got Terramana.
What do you have? Tequila and what?
Tequila soda and lime. It's my favorite drink I've ever had.
Tequilas. What kind of tequila, though?
I
Blanco?
got everything. No, Blanco, Terramana.
That's the one you go
I've
for
got
is
Terramana.
Blanco.
I'm looking at it right now. I've got Casamigos.
What about Michael Jordan's? Do we know we don't want to ball with the best?
I don't know.
Sincoro?
Let's real quick. Hold on. Let me show you what. Let me show you something that's going to change your game. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to see.
I'm going to my Whoop.
Wait, who's that say Long Branch? Go down a little bit. Wild Turkey Long. Matt McConaughey? Oh, he's got like a, yeah. That's another special edition one.
2 nights I didn't drink tequila this week. 2 nights.
How many nights do you usually take off? Never.
Never, really.
Okay, what if Leanne's like, take some time off?
She doesn't.
She'll never.
No.
No, not even like.
No.
If she's like, I need you to hold it together.
Hang on. Don't go through so fast. I want to see some of these.
If she's like, I need you to hold it together because we
Look
got.
at my recovery on my Whoop. Those greens are the nights I drank tequila. There's no sugar in it. You sleep so sound.
100% sleep. Is that what you're getting?
Did you?
You're getting full uninterrupted sleep.
95% recovery.
So what you're saying is, if you don't drink, you sleep worse. You sleep way better when you drink.
That one red was, I think, one night I didn't drink. The next red, the one red was when we were doing Something's Burning, and we had those 2 nights. One was we did Old Fashions, which has sugar at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't like.
And then the next day was when we did Campari's.
Campari soda.
Campari gin and vermouth.
Ooh.
It's called a Panugu.
Be careful, that sounds offensive. Sorry to all the Panugus out there.
Panugu. I forget what it's called, but my recovery on tequila is astronomical.
Better than all the other booze.
And it's been so high. I'll tell you what, I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to put all the cards on the table and look for a tequila sponsor. I will drink tequila on every Two Bears episode we do from here on out. And I will settle on one. And I'll tell you right now, I think we've talked about doing this, but Ron White's got a tequila.
Does he?
Yeah, and Ron White doesn't drink anymore. He might need a comedian to be drinking his tequila, to grab the baton.
Mm-hmm. Take it and run with it.
He drinks, I think he drinks the brown tequila. I like Blanco.
No, see, no.
You like the brown one?
I like Reposado is probably one of my favorites. I mean, I like Blanco a lot. But
I like an Anejo Blanco.
Yeah. I mean, I'll drink all of them, but I think, like, for some reason, Reposado lately I've liked a lot.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call Two Bears, One Cave.